This is Larry Henares making your day with part 21 of an article I wrote on the Great Civilization, chapter, The First Citizens of the World. And we continue to quote. Take the way we eat, for instance. We like to use our hands to eat, but we really don't have to. There is no Filipino dish that we cannot eat with a spoon and a fork. On the other hand, the Americans and Europeans, whom we admire so much, do eat with their hands because they have to. There's no other way to eat sandwiches or pieces of bread or French fries, ice cream cones or drumsticks, other than with hands and licking fingers. So do people from India and the Middle East when they take unleavened bread and wipe it on bean paste. On the other hand, Eastern civilization influenced by the Chinese use chopsticks, a civilized way unless you are a tree-hugging environmentalist. When white people use dinnerware, they use the most inefficient way of doing so, with a fork and a knife. So-called westernized Filipinos struggle to eat peas and rice with a fork and a knife. They're so pathetic. The most efficient way to bring the food to your mouth is the way only Filipinos do, with a spoon and a fork. The spoon is the most versatile. It can be used not only to take peas and soup and rice, but also to cut soft meat and vegetables served to us, better than a fork or a chopstick. Most of our dishes are delicious and nutritious combinations of meat, vegetable, and soup, to eat which all we have to do is to hold a fork in the left hand and a spoon in the right hand. No changing of wear from one hand to the other. Only in the Philippines is this done. Our Blessed Mother, the Virgin Mary, in most pictures and statues with her baby Jesus, seemed forever wistful, seldom bursting with motherly enthusiasm. When Mary was asked why, she answered, "Well, to tell you the truth, I was hoping it would be a girl." It is fascinating to speculate what might have happened if Jesus had been a girl. I believe in womanhood, and so does the Filipino people. In Philippine society, women occupy a position that is the most unique in the world. A female child born to a Filipino family is welcomed as a sign of good fortune, as contrasted with a female child in parts of old China, who is considered a liability and is liable to get drowned at birth. In the Philippines, the sanctity of her person and of her chastity is guarded with almost fanatical zeal by grandmothers and old aunts. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Henares making your day with part 21 of an article I wrote on Great Civilization. The chapter, The First Citizens of the World. Well, no wonder. When the time comes for her to get married, that means the girl, the daughter, the man of her choice must prove himself worthy by offering 1 year's labor free to the girl's parents. He must pay large sums of money or gifts to all sorts of relatives as a token of gratitude for their having raised the girl specially for him to love. All this is before the girl is even committed to marry him. When the formal engagement is announced, the man is expected to build a house for the bride and to give her a complete wardrobe, starting from the comb in her hair, progressively down to shoes for her feet. Then, when the wedding comes, the man or his family pays for all the expenses of the ceremony, from the bridal gown to the wedding feast. In the rest of the world, the bride's family does the paying. In other words, the Filipino man provides the wedding dowry, not the woman. And this practice is known nowhere else in the world. not in the authoritarian societies of Asia, not even in the liberal-minded nations of the West, where women first won the battle for political equality. The difference does not end there. In the United States and elsewhere, the woman comes home with a paycheck. He gives household allowance to his wife and school allowances for the children, and keeps the rest in the bank in his own name. The man in America does the family saving and investment. It is not so in the Philippines. A Filipino comes home with a check, gives it all to his wife. The wife gives the children and the husband their allowances. The man is the breadwinner, and he often has to hire himself out to an office or a factory to get a steady income. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us till next time. Hasta la bye-bye.